Hi guys, my name is Christy and my husband Robert and I just went to Italy. It is October 2021 and we want to share 5 recommendations if you're American citizens going over to Italy for the first time especially. It was very eye-opening, an amazing experience, but we did have some takeaways that I wanted to share with you. Recommendation number 1, always keep 1 or 2 euros in your pocket for unanticipated bathroom trips. Every train station has bathrooms, and if you don't rent a car, train travel will most likely be your main source of travel, and all of the stations do charge for the bathroom. Either an attendant will greet you and take your euro, or you put this coin in the slot and the clear plastic doors open to let you in, and we experienced the same system in England as well. Recommendation number 2, bring at least 1 pair of pants. I know this sounds totally obvious depending on your normal wardrobe, but we are from Southern California and my husband is a surfer and only wears pants to weddings and funerals. So shorts and t-shirts are like 99.9% of his wardrobe. And one day we were in Rome and we woke up, it was pouring rain outside and we had to head to a tour of the Colosseum. And yes, he was the only person in Rome wearing shorts. He did buy a poncho, and with shorts on, he did get a few stares. So pants are also a must bring because such places like the Vatican, the Duomos often have a dress code. So your knees must be covered, no sleeveless tops. Robert did find a good compromise. He bought the zip-off pants. They worked and were very comfortable. We did not consider a random rainstorm on our trip and therefore did not consider packing an umbrella. No worries though, especially in the touristy areas. They have vendors that are selling things, and when it's raining, they are selling umbrellas and ponchos and oftentimes portable charging packs. So if you do get stuck in a situation, recommend buying the smaller umbrellas. We bought the big one for 15 euro. Great at the time, but had to leave it at the Airbnb because we didn't have room in our luggage. So lesson learned, next time buy the small umbrella. If you do have the opportunity to visit Cinque Terre, it's just amazing. Each one-way train is approximately 4 euros from town to town. Depending on the number of days you stay in that region, consider a multi-day pass. It provides unlimited train rides between the towns and, my thing, free bathroom trips at the train stations. I might be a little obsessed with the bathroom thing, but depending on your wine consumption, this could end up being a real money saver. So recommendation number 3, plan ahead to get your COVID test. Currently, US residents, we need a negative COVID test to return to the US. So the last part of our trip was spent in Cinque Terre, and we were a bit nervous because all the things that we read online just stated that it could be a little challenging, that pharmacies often have the test, but we just weren't sure what to expect. So we found the first town in Cinque Terre when you're going north from La Spezia. You come into Rio Maggiore, and the very first pharmacy that we saw, went in and asked them, and she was awesome. She made an appointment, she spoke a little English, so we made an appointment for a couple days later. And subsequently, when I had asked around in different towns, they said that they didn't do the COVID test. The rapid test was 15 euros a piece, so we paid 30 euros total. And the results came back in 30 or 40 minutes. Recommendation number 4, enjoy the food. And I know this sounds obvious, the food is amazing, but definitely prepare if you have special needs or routines in your diet. For example, Italians aren't big egg eaters for breakfast, and I know as us as Americans, I eat eggs every day. I know that sounds funny, but I do. So what we found was that's not really common in Italy. So no doubt the thought of a chocolate croissant and an espresso sounds amazing, but my husband definitely needs protein in the morning. My body just does not process sugar well that early, so we rented an Airbnb, found a grocery store, and made breakfast ourselves. So we were able to get our protein early and we were ready for the day. Obviously, Italy has a lovely variety of meats and cheeses, but for breakfast, this girl needs eggs. Funny thing though, in Italy, you probably know this, but they don't refrigerate their eggs. So when you are at the grocery store, just look for them on the shelf. And one morning we got the eggs, so we opened up the dozen and there was actually a feather in the eggs. And so we thought, boy, that was really, really fresh pack. Keeping on the food topic, the breads are amazing. Olive oil, pestos, pizza, all of it's amazing. I have a huge sweet tooth. Gelato and tiramisu almost every day. I felt like I gained 10 pounds because it's everywhere and it's delicious. Depending on which region you visit, seafood is plentiful. For instance, Cinque Terre was amazing, offered an abundance of seafood options, gourmet dining, options to go. So enjoy all of the delicacies, enjoy all of the new dishes that you might have never tried before. Recommendation number 5, do stay vigilant. So we did hear from fellow travelers and YouTube videos to watch for pickpocketers. This was so prevalent that an announcement is present prior to buying your train tickets. I think our strategy worked really well, so just wanted to share it. My husband used a pouch that he wore under his shirt and just simply went around his neck. Included our passports and our COVID vaccine cards. If you want to eat inside a restaurant, you must show your digital EU COVID passport, your green pass, or your vaccine cards. So as US citizens, we had to keep those on us at all times. We did choose several times to dine inside, and therefore the vaccine cards and our passports came in handy because we did have to show those. As far as me, I carried a small purse with a flap that opened inside towards my body. I wore it just like a satchel, very easy, and we could definitely see, even we're still kind of in COVID, but kind of hopefully going post-COVID. Crowds were a lot lighter, obviously, but we could definitely see even on the trains just how crowded they could be and how easily and quickly pickpocketers can get you. When we were touring the Colosseum, the tour guide let us know that they have now about 6,000 visitors a day, and actually we thought it was kind of crowded, but pre-COVID they have about 30,000 visitors, so they're at about a fifth of their tourism, which I was shocked. The final recommendation is to enjoy every town that you go to. Take in the culture, the history, the food, the experience. Enjoy your time, drink amazing wine, which then your bathroom trips will come in handy, and try many varieties and flavors of gelato. You will not be disappointed. If you have travel tips that you want to share from Italy, please drop them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our page.